Hey skiers, it's Bob with SkiEssentials.com. Welcome to our 2024 ski test. We got a Blizzard Thunderbird R15 for you today. This ski returns mainly unchanged from the previous seasons. Are a few little updates to it. We get a binding upgrade and a plate upgrade in terms of structure. We're moving from that TCX binding up to an Excel 12, so more of a race-like binding on this ski. And then just that more metallic finish to the plate here just connects it, makes it a little bit more cohesive in that underfoot zone. But other than that, the build of the ski and the shape of the ski remains the same. We do get a new graphic. And this is one of the ones that really jumped out at us over the past few seasons in terms of being just an extremely fun and useful ski for most days. You know, here in Vermont, we tend to have some firm snow around here from time to time. And just kind of came to the conclusion that for, out of the first 40 days or so, 37 of them were a Thunderbird R15 day. No new snow, nothing, nothing soft, really just that firm groomer early season snow. So in terms of like the percentages of usefulness, this ski just jumped off the page at us as being, kind of us having that aha moment and saying, wow, if you're skiing in a place that is firm most of the time, something like this really increases your enjoyment of the day, as opposed to skiing something, 90, 95 underfoot from an all-mountain perspective and, kind of making it work on, firm groomers. Having something that excels in those areas really just, catapults the level of enjoyment to the next level. So pretty cool realization. Who knew that a frontside ski would be a lot of fun on firm snow, but I digress. That was a big realization, and hopefully that gets conveyed that if you ski in a place that has not a lot of fresh snow, or even if you want something a little bit wider bodied for those groomer days, this is a fantastic ski. They do use their True Blend pieced wood core. That consists of 11 beech stringers and 3 poplar stringers. So the poplar is kind of the wide and bulky part of the core, and then the beech stringers are thinner. They're longer in the central spine of the ski, and then they get shorter as they come up towards the edges. So that gives you a little bit more of a friendly turn zone in the tips and the tails, while keeping a ton of power in that underfoot zone. At 76 millimeters underfoot, it's on, I guess, the wider side for front side, but still has a good amount of torsional stiffness, mostly due to that, that concentration of the beech stringers in the mid body of the ski. And then having that plate there as well helps. We also get their active carbon armor laminate here. So this carbon plate runs underfoot from here to here, basically attached to the ski by floating screws. And when you flex the ski, this carbon plate is able to move, and that creates a round spot underfoot instead of a flat one. Allows you to really access the side cut. Gives it a very smooth feeling from tip to tail. When you're dealing with a ski with a shorter radius like this 15-meter one here in the 174, it's nice to be able to access the entirety of that side cut in an easier way as opposed to really just fighting for it. That's what puts this in kind of that, advanced to expert range, but, still is accessible for skiers that aren't former racers or don't have a strong technical background. It's technology like this and that True Blend that allows more skiers to enjoy that full performance spectrum of a very strong ski like this. So pretty cool stuff. 2 sheets of metal, feels very sturdy and stable, and not a whole lot to talk about when it comes to rocker and taper. This thing's very much a traditional ski, with that camber underfoot, and by all intents and purposes, there's 0 rocker or taper to this thing, and that's just a hallmark of a pure frontside ski. But the width just gives you a little bit better of a platform to stand on. It's more comforting, not quite as twitchy, and just, again, opens up the accessibility to more skiers to have more fun on groomed terrain, which is where most of us find ourselves most of the time. So great to have a ski that kind of speaks to that, Make sure you check out these Thunderbird R15s from Blizzard here at SkiEssentials.com, and we'll see you out there on the hill. Bye.